Hello everybody and welcome to Two Guys One Anime. My name is the Hurley Apple.
I'm Ashuri.
And this is going to be Mob Psycho 100, the third season. So first we're going to look at the trailer and see what it is all about.
なんだお前まだ書いてなかったのか
全然思いつかなくて
ここだよここ転職だろお前の
実は義務教育を受け直そうと思ってます。
兄さんサイコヘルメット教って知ってる
50万人以上の信者がいるのよ。
あの集団が求めてるのは神秘の力を持つものだ。
久保もう悪巧みやめたらもしずっと進路が決まらなかったら
一度間違えると人生終わるもんだな
僕はモテ始めているかもしれない。
調子こいてん調子こいてん。
君も気づいたみたいだね。この街に少しずつ起きている
姿を現した我々の教祖、
悲しみの連鎖を断ち切るぞ。
あの人も
影山君、
あの人も
モブ君、
あの人も
モブ君、
あの人も
モブ。
この街で僕だけが。
よく聞け。最初で最後の俺様からの命令。
So Mob Psycho 100, you haven't seen it yet, but I have. And you need to see it because it is absolutely incredible.
Yes.
So, something that was in the trailer that made me laugh was there was like it looked like a cult was forming and it had like 500,000 followers. The reason I laughed is because I remember what that's from. So without spoiling it for anybody, there's a certain sequence where something happens in the anime and a bunch of people go crazy over Mob, and it's just funny. It's something you have to watch. I think it's in the I want to say it's in the second season it happens, but it's so funny.
Yeah. I was actually going to say, how old is Mob Psycho? Because it, like I said, the style of it looks
Mob Psycho
a ton older than what it like should be.
Right, so it was originally broadcast. It says the English dub was produced by Bang Zoom Entertainment in December 2016, so 6 years ago.
It's not even that old.
That was the dub, though.
It's still not that old, though, is it?
Yeah, it's not incredibly old. It's more of a style.
Because the style of it is like really old looking.
Yes.
I mean, I rate it because I love that, but it's just really strange.
Yeah, I like the old kind of look to it, but then again, this is something I was going to bring up anyway. The studio who made it is called Bones, and Bones Studio has basically been animating for... This is the 22nd year they've been doing it. They've been doing it since 2000.
Jesus.
So they're a really veteran anime studio. Just to go over some of their previous stuff for people who haven't seen Mob Psycho as well. Bone Studio also animated Soul Eater, Full Metal Alchemist. They also did. They've also done, off the top of my head, Noragami is another one worth noting. Space Dandy is another one worth noting. Bungo Stray Dogs they've animated. Mob Psycho 100 obviously. They also animate My Hero Academia is a big one.
Fair play.
Bungo Stray Dogs again. And that is basically... Case Study of Vanitas, which is a recent one, if anyone's interested. So basically, alongside animating Mob Psycho 100, they're also doing My Hero Academia. So if you like My Hero Academia in terms of animation style, very good chance you're going to like Mob Psycho 100, because the same studio does it. And they do go all out with some of the animations, like some of the battle scenes in it are incredible.
Yeah. That's fair.
I'll probably put My Hero Academia slightly higher when it comes to like animation work, but I won't knock Mob Psycho 100 at all.
Yeah. No, I'm just I just selected the director because I realised that he did Death Parade.
They did Death Parade as well,
and he did the first episode of Attack on Titan ever.
Well, there you go.
He did an episode of Steins Gate.
It
wasn't. Oh no, it wasn't the first episode. He did one episode, which was 2013. He did Death Billiards, which was Death Parade's like short before that as well, which was interesting. He did an episode for Lupin the Third, which is also very interesting. And he did Detective Conan Zero the Enforcer as well. And he did an episode for Sega of Tanya the Evil.
So he's basically the director's got a lot of work.
He's done a fair bit. He's been involved in a fair few bits.
Yeah.
Which is fair play.
But yes, moving into the voice actors, something that we found quite funny. The main voice actor for Mob, he basically voices nobody but Mob. It's like, the earliest thing that I can find him voicing was some random character in 2008, and then he voice acted something from Grand Blue Fantasy, and then he's just done Mob. He's basically just done Mob from, apparently 2016 was when the TV show aired in Japan, by the way.
Yeah.
So he's just basically done Mob from 2016 up till now. And he was also in the case study of Vanitas, which does make sense, because I think the studio also animated that.
Yeah.
I'm pretty sure I just said that anyway.
Mm.
So it does make sense to bring another voice actor for it. But then you go to the Sensei, which is the orange-haired individual. I can't remember the name of.
Yeah.
He has a very extensive list of people he has voice acted. So I'm not going through all of them, because we basically did this before we started the recording, and I was here for 10 minutes going through all of them. So we're not doing that again. So just some of the highlight ones that I'm going to mention is he voices Cloud Strife from Final Fantasy VII as the Japanese voice. He also does Rohan Kishibe from JoJo's Bizarre Adventure, as well as the spin-off show he has as well. He also does Suzaku Kururugi, I nearly butchered that name, which is from Code Geass. He's the main friend to Lelouch, I suppose, if you want to say that.
Yeah.
He also does Sting from Fairy Tail, which is another big one. I think that's the Lightning Dragon off the top of my head. So he's like a main character. I could be wrong with... No, Sting is the third generation Lightning Dragon, I think. He ends up being like kind of a rival / friend in a way to the main characters.
Yeah.
And he also does Giyu Tomioka. I butchered that name. Basically, the Water Master from Demon Slayer is the same voice for the Sensei, which was a really big spin on everything. But that is
Pretty
it for the
good.
voice actors, I believe. I'm gonna have a quick look at Floating Dimple, because I believe Dimple might have an interesting one or two.
Floating Dimple.
His name is actually Dimple. I'm under the impression he has a few interesting characters. Yeah, so Dimple is Wamu from JoJo's Bizarre Adventure, which is one of the Egyptian vampires, I suppose you'll call them, in one of the seasons.
Hmm.
He's also the Wise Chief in Spy X Family,
Oh, okay.
which is interesting. He's also
Yeah.
Xehanort from Kingdom Hearts, for any Kingdom Hearts fans. He is apparently the Great Dog Demon, but that looks like Sesshomaru to me. Anyway, that's from Yashahime, so anyone who's interested in Yashahime or Inuyasha, there you go. And he also voices Teach from One Piece. He's Blackbeard.
Fair play.
I won't go any further, even though I'm very tempted. Yeah, like it's not as bad as the other one, but he has quite a bit of a reputation when it comes to this as well. Like, he's someone from he's actually one of the main badasses from Kengen Ashura. He's in Final Fantasy XIV. He's War for One in My Hero Academia.
Fair
So
play.
it's like, I'm just scrolling down at this point. His reputation is huge when it comes to voice acting.
Yeah. I was just looking at this as well.
Oh, and he's also Yushi Hammer.
Oh,
But anyway, carry on.
not bad. Just looking at the staff. The one that caught me was the writer Hiroshi Seiko. Apparently, he's the writer for Jujutsu Kaisen.
Makes sense, actually. A few of the voice actors do Jujutsu Kaisen as well.
They got that sort of jumped out. The artist as well is Yoshimichi Kameda, and he did One Punch Man and Full Metal Alchemist and Brotherhood.
Bones did off the top of my head. I'm probably getting this mixed crosswise now.
Yeah, he's character designer basically. So
Yeah, so no, I was right. Bones did Full Metal Alchemist. That makes sense.
no, it's good. It is really good. Like I said, I need to watch it, so I now have a couple months to try and get through 2 seasons, which I'm pretty sure I can do. But
You'll be fine. There isn't that many episodes, considering it's 2 seasons.
yeah, I think
Like, you'll get through them fairly
is it
quick.
24? It's 12 episodes a season,
believe
isn't it? I
so,
think.
yeah.
Um,
So,
yeah, I mean, I like the style of it, so I definitely am gonna watch it. Release date is October 5th, so
Yes.
put it in your diaries.
Because you will need it. It will be very good.
Very good, very nice. But
But I believe that is everything from us, unless you've got anything to add.
I don't. I'm very excited for it. That's literally
You
it.
need to watch it.
Yeah, yeah. I definitely do.
Yes. But obviously, let us know what your thoughts are down in the comment section below, and leave a like on the video as well as subscribe. It does help us out a lot. But that is going to be it from us. Thank you very much for watching, and we shall see you later. Goodbye.